If you're carrying Minnesota's minimum car insurance and you cause an accident tomorrow, you could be personally on the hook for tens of thousands of dollars. Now, that's not worst case thinking. That's what I see happen in my agency about once a month. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly what Minnesota law requires, what's actually missing from those minimums, and what full coverage really costs in the Twin Cities. Minnesota requires 4 types of coverage. Liability, that's 30,000 per person, 60,000 per accident, and 10,000 for property damage. That covers damage you cause to other people. Second is personal injury protection, 40,000 minimum. This is no fault coverage, meaning it pays your medical bills and lost wages regardless of who caused the accident. Third is uninsured motorist coverage, 25,000 per person, 50,000 per accident. About 1 in 10 Minnesota drivers out there has zero insurance. And finally, underinsured motorist coverage for when the at-fault driver's policy runs out. Those are the 4 you're required to carry. Here's where most people get blindsided. That 10,000 in property damage liability, a new Ram 1500 costs 55,000. If you total someone's truck, you're personally liable for $45,000 above your limit. We recommend at least 100,000. Then there's the 40,000 PIP limit. A single night in an ICU in Minnesota runs 12 to 18,000. Add surgery for a broken leg, you're at 40,000 before rehab even starts. In my agency, I see this gap close real fast when someone actually needs the coverage. Full coverage, comprehensive collision and liability above minimums averages about $135 a month for Minnesota drivers. Minneapolis and St. Paul drivers pay more than rural Minnesota. One at-fault accident typically raises your rate 30 to 40% for 3 years. Your vehicle matters. High theft vehicles like Kias and Hyundais have seen surcharges here. Your age, your credit score, Minnesota insurers use credit scoring, and it matters more than most people realize. The number one mistake I see is people carrying minimum uninsured motorist coverage. You live in Minnesota, where 10 to 12% of drivers are uninsured. Minimum limits are 25,000. But if an uninsured driver hits you and causes serious injury, that's gone immediately. Don't carry minimums on this one. Call us right now at 763-7